Hello, Scorpio, and happy birthday. This month, on October 23rd, the sun moves into Scorpio and it's going to be your birthday season. So, happy birthday ahead of time. Now, well, depending on when you're watching this video, and it's Halloween season. All right. Now, a lot of you have been asking me, emailing me about astrology classes. So, I do have a class coming up in January. So, visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, and click on the astrology classes link, and you can register for the class there. The only requirement is that you get an ephemeris book. Okay? An ephemeris tells you where the planets are at any given point in time. So we're going to use that to cast your chart. You will be casting your own chart by the end of the class. And we're really not going to be using the internet to cast any charts because I am from the school of thought that you learn something by doing it, not by typing in your birth date and pressing enter and seeing, what the internet gives you. So we are going to go step by step in building your chart so that you know exactly what is going on in your chart. Okay, so that's something to look forward to. Also, if you register by December 15th, you get a discount, a $50 discount, which is it's $130. It's a 3-month course, okay? And so after December 15th, it's $180. Before December 15th, it's $130. Okay, so that's a good discount. Now, this month there's going to be a concentration of planets in Scorpio. Okay, at some point this month, there's going to be Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun all in Scorpio at the same time. So for you, this is in your area of life dealing with your appearance, your outlook on life, your demeanor. So that's why for you this month, the focus is going to be yourself. Okay, focus on yourself this month, Scorpio. And let's look at some dates. Let's start with October 10th. Okay, October 10th, we have Mercury in opposition to Uranus. So that's house 1 versus house 7. Okay, so that's you in opposition to your partners, or the outside world, the outside your partners, whether it's your business partners or your romantic partners. So, the energy of this aspect is that you might tend to be impatient with your usual routine. You don't want to do things the way you normally do them. You don't want to, wear your hair the same way you wear it every day. And then so the opposition will come in where, let's say, you have a partner. Your partner, might look at you and say, like, what are you doing? You're walking around with your hair purple and your partner is like, what are you doing? That's an opposition, okay? So just watch out for that this month. One good thing about this transit is that your mental processes will be very good at this time, okay? Um, let's keep going on. October 10th through the 12th. Now remember, when you see these dates, you can feel the energy of this or these aspects a few days before the actual date and a few days after that. So keep that in mind. Now, we do have a square. We have Venus in a square to Mars. Now, this can play out within your own self. The feminine side of you versus the masculine side of you. Sometimes you might lean towards being too masculine. Sometimes you might lean towards, being more on the feminine side. So this is not a good time to start relationships because you might feel a little bit off balance during this time. And this is also a transit that can cause tension in existing relationships. You have Mars and Aquarius in your area of life dealing with your home and your family life. And then, of course, Venus and Scorpio is dealing with yourself. Okay. So there's going to be some type of challenge there. Let's keep going on. Now, on October 11th, we have the Sun in a square to Pluto. Okay, this is an aspect where you will not like authority figures, okay, or you won't want any type of boundaries placed on you. So for you, you have the Sun in Libra is going to be in your 12th house. The 12th house deals with secrets, it deals with spirituality, it deals with places of isolation. And then you have Pluto and Capricorn in your area of life dealing with communications, okay? Um, Now, this is also a great time to purge things out of your life. So if you have any secrets, some deep, dark secrets that you know you need to um, release out of your life, purge out of your life, this is a great time to do it, Scorpio. And Scorpio is known to have some deep secrets. So this is a great time to purge that out of your life. And then let's say dealing with your communications, whatever is going on with your communications or with your siblings, your neighbors, this is a great time to purge people out of your life as well. Okay. So just remember that this month while you're going through the month. Now we have Mercury in a conjunction to Venus. This is going to help you communicate love this month, Scorpio. So that's great. Now we do have another square to talk about. We have Mercury in a square to Mars on October 19th. This is a difficult aspect because people tend to be irritable and confrontational under this aspect. So, Mars in Aquarius is in your area of life dealing with your home and family. So, around this time, you might tend to be confrontational with your family, or they might tend to be confrontational with you. So, that's just something to watch out for. Also, watch out for accidents around this time because this is an energy that causes accidents more than usual. Now, on October 19th, we have a trine. We have Mercury in a trine to Neptune. And Neptune is in your house dealing with your fun, creativity, romance. Okay? So, this is an energy where you can grasp abstract ideas. So, that's something to look forward to. And it's really great because by Neptune being in your creativity house, you might really be very artistic and just be able to just sit down. If you're a painter, you might be able to just paint a masterpiece or something around this time. Okay, so that's really great. Now we do have another opposition to talk about. We have the sun in opposition to Uranus. Okay, remember, Uranus and Taurus is in your area of life dealing with your partnerships. So there's going to be some type of opposition dealing with what you want to do versus what your partner wants to do, or an opposition between how you feel versus how your partner feels around this time. Now, on October 26th, the sun is going to be conjunct Venus. This is a great aspect because you will tend to be more assertive, more social, and you will tend to um, feel more attractive around this time. So that's really great. Now, on October 30th, we have another opposition. Venus in opposition to Uranus, okay? So this can cause some type of upset. You can butt heads. This is an aspect where you tend to butt heads, okay? So Venus in Scorpio in your first house is going to be butting heads with your seventh house. So what you want as opposed to what your partner wants. That's something about that. Now, Venus is also going to be retrograde this month, okay? So, when Venus is retrograde, it's not really a good time for investing, okay? And this is a retrograde that can cause sexual tension, okay? It also increases your need to be creative. Old lovers do tend to reappear at this time. So, for some people, that's a good thing. For some people, not so much, okay? Also, when Venus is retrograde, you tend to show yourself more love during that time. And one really great thing about Venus being retrograde is that, excuse me, if you are, let's say you're trying to meet someone and you meet someone, this person is going to feel like the love of your life. Okay? This person is going to have you feeling like you are walking on cloud nine. It's going to be so great. So if you meet someone around this time, you have that to look forward to. Now let's look at the new moon. The new moon is going to be in Libra on October 8th. Remember, the new moon is always a great time to start new beginnings. And for you, the new moon in Libra is going to be in your area of life dealing with spirituality, places of isolation, even manifesting your dreams. So let's see, what is your message? And also, happy birthday. It's going to be Scorpio season as of October 23rd. The sun moves into Scorpio on October 23rd. This is your message. What does it say? Acceptance. Okay, so I'm just going to read a little bit about this card. It says, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. All right, so concentrate on that at the new moon. Now, the full moon is going to be in Taurus on October 24th, and that's in your area of life dealing with your partnerships, okay? So if you have anything, any negative feelings you need to release surrounding your partnerships, the full moon in Taurus on October 24th is a great time to do that. Well, all right, Scorpio, this has been your October 2018 astrology forecast. Like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until next month, Scorpio, have a great month.